everybody, welcome to Ladybug Girls Show. Today I'm going to give you a tour of the garden. Here are my potatoes. I made a video on growing potatoes and I'll put the link below. Okay, here's a cherry tree, the Stella variety. We planted all the fruit trees this year. We planted 20 fruit trees. This is a gooseberry. And it is just gorgeous. And this is another cherry tree. Just looks like some twigs. It's a Bing cherry. Okay, then I'll show you some of my beds. Right here, I have a combination of multiple things. On the edge, this is a strawberry plant. I have some columbine. And then I got my beans. I got quite a few lavender plants growing. Let me walk around and you can see them. There's some more of my beans too. But these lavender plants I bought for $1.50 a piece, and they were just the tiniest little things, and they've like tripled in size already. I'm super excited. I bought 7 of them because I love lavender. It is the best. This is a heritage raspberry. It's something that I bought last year, later in the year. So it's kind of on its own. And then all my other raspberries are along this trellis right here. And they're not doing too good. This one right here is a tayberry. And then over here, a friend in Seattle gave me this raspberry, and it looks so sad. I think we didn't transfer enough dirt when we transplanted it, but if it dies, she said I can get more. So, but you know what? It still has potential, so I think give it a chance and it will grow. And then these are the raspberries I got from my friend Patrick, and they are really doing pretty good. What I do is I put grass clippings. Every time Grandpa mows the lawn, I put out all the grass clippings to kind of help with all the buttercup weed that we get. Okay, so real quick, welcome sign. And then these are my grapevines. My grapevines are doing really well. So well that I actually need to start a trellis. Yeah, my grapes look gorgeous. They were actually something I got off Craigslist for free. Then behind my grapes over here I have a blueberry, and then here I have my lemon balm. I don't know if you can see it in the shadow. Here is this pipe. I made a video on how I put this pipe in. I'll put the link to that video below or somewhere on the screen. And it turned out really well. I'm like super happy with it. I put some, hens and chicks in the top, and I'm just gonna, let it kind of flow over. Look pretty. And then this pipe I did last year, something that I just found on the farm here, and I have strawberries growing and they're starting to blossom and look pretty. And this is something I did real recently. I put some clover, and then I have a lupine, and then I have a purple honeysuckle, which is that viney thing right here. And that is just gonna go crazy and do super well and climb up my trellis. Me and Mike got married underneath this trellis, so it's kind of our special archway for the entrance of the garden. And okay, so here is another grapevine that's doing okay. And get a trellis set up for that. Then this one is a Camis pear. We planted 20 fruit trees, so I have been busy. And this one right here, This is another pear. And it is really doing good, starting to bud out and leaf out. It's growing really well. Here, this is supposed to be my little garden bed. It actually has like blueberries. You can see the blueberries there. There's a blueberry there. Strawberries there. And then all those yellow flowers are buttercup. So, if any of you watching this wants to come over and help me weed, that would be awesome. Or leave a comment on what I should do to get rid of all this buttercup. I know you're going to say just pull it out by hand, but I have 2 kids and it's so much work. I tried the bark and see where I did the bark over here, it's just growing up through the bark. Like it doesn't even care that I put bark down. Does not even faze it. So any ideas would be greatly appreciated. I'm thinking about sheet mulching it, but any other ideas, except for chemicals, I would greatly appreciate. Here's a blueberry that Mike and I had in Seattle. It was growing in a pot and did very, very well. Here's another blueberry. I have a dozen blueberry plants around here, and they're all just kind of taking shape and growing and making blueberries. And this one, there's a blueberry right there. Then I got just like little plants in there trying to grow, like, oh, on the edge there is a currant. And then this one is another cherry tree. It's a Tartarian. So growing, growing, growing. And here's a suckle pear. So we'll wait and see. Pears and... Okay, here is my container for keeping all my tools. I'm gonna actually get a shed for all of my tools later on. Oh, and the girls are running. It's always running. We have a fire pit right over here. It's pretty cool. We like to do lots of campfires and marshmallows. Here's some tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes I bought. They're really pretty. I just need to find a place to plant them. Here's a currant that's growing awfully nice. Here's a chokeberry. I think we're actually going to get lots of berries on it. It's an edible berry that I'm excited about. Here's my Bing cherry. Okay, here's my very beautiful irises. Okay, here's my fig tree. Here's my gala apple tree. Or gala. And then over here is my Jonagold. Jonagold. And this one is one of my favorites. It's a Gravenstein. And it's actually kind of like a heirloom variety dating back to like the 1600s, I believe. And this is my John and Mac. John and Mac. I want to get a Jonathan. That would be so cool. And then over here is my Stanley plum. This twig is actually an Indian plum. And this one is our Santa Rosa plum. This one's our Stella cherry. It's always fussy because the horse is right there. This one's our Rainier cherry. This one's a grafted cherry that has different varieties like this.